Hello, hello, hello! It always feels so weird when I start the video and it's just me and I have to think of something what I'm gonna say. But yeah, here I am. My name is Pam and today we are gonna review Love Mechanics because you guys decided that I should do it. I asked on Twitter and TikTok if I should review Love Mechanics or My Secret Love, and you guys wanted me to suffer. So here we are. And because I cannot remember in Love Mechanics that we had any specific dish. Well, maybe the salad with the fermented fish, but I never tried it, so I got a little bit scared and decided to do pad thai instead. It's a traditional, yeah, it is a traditional Thai dish, so I'm excited. I actually never tried it, so it's my first time cooking it, eating it, and I'm kind of nervous. I never did that, so let's get started. I will change it a little bit today because my kitchen is really small and I don't want to have to, be changing all the settings all the time to fit it into my tiny kitchen so I can record me cooking. So I will be recording me chopping and talking about Love Mechanics here, and then eating as well, and how I actually make the pad thai. I think I'll put it into a reel and post it on TikTok and on Instagram, so it's easier for me. It's just too much work and for my lovely 23 viewers, so it's too much at the moment and my kitchen is really just too small. But first of all, let's get started with the ingredients. Let me tell you. I have tofu here, and then some bean sprouts, some scallions, and underneath I have some chilies. We also needed some dry shrimps. I never tried any of those. Scallop, garlic of course, tamarind sauce, most important ingredient ever, tamarind paste. And it's important, according to the recipe, that it's Thai tamarind paste, so pay attention to that if you want to try it out. Fish sauce, water, and if this isn't messy enough, well, Love Mechanics definitely is messy. I really love Love Mechanics. I love it. I did not watch the miniseries. When I heard that Love Mechanics is airing, I asked on Twitter if it's necessary for me to watch the miniseries, and people said no, not really. So I said, oh, then I'm not gonna do it. So I really just know this version of Love Mechanics. But everybody said it's an improvement and that it's really good, so I'm not gonna be wasting my time to compare it with the Love miniseries. If you guys have a little bit too much free time, then please go do it and tell me how it was, but I, for one, will not be doing it. I'm good with the Love Mechanics from this year. So, what's the actual plot of Love Mechanics? As usual, I will be reading it because I cannot explain the plot to anything in a way that you guys will understand it. Okay, so we have Mark and V as the main leads, played by Yin and Hwa. And first of all, they're both so gorgeous. Every time I see pictures of them, I don't know, can I be this pretty too? But oh well. It's nice that we get to see them. So, Mark, an engineering student, likes his university senior Bar and has been hitting on him for a while now, even though Bar doesn't seem really interested. Mark doesn't want to give up so easily. Unfortunately, Bar's friend B is quite annoyed with Mark's behavior and asks him to stop harassing Bar and move on. They also both seem to really hate each other. You can see that like in the first episode. And the thing is, at some point, Mark really went for it. He said, you know what, I'm going to confess my feelings. And he does. He confesses feelings properly to Bar, and even so he knows that Bar already has someone else that he likes. And then Bar said, yo dude, that's not gonna happen. I like someone else. And of course, like everyone, we all would be heartbroken. And what we do when we're heartbroken, well, we make stupid decisions. I've done that a lot. But first, we need to get drunk for that. Oh my goodness. So, Mark goes out alone and gets drunk. And wow, what a coincidence! V is in the same bar as Mark. And he wanted to get mad first at Mark for being just there. What was wrong with him in this episode, by the way? But his friends told him, like, look, come on, dude, calm down. He's just drinking and you're the one provoking right now. Well, of course Mark gets really drunk, like, really wasted. He was not seeing right anymore. Like, this is one of the reasons he will make a really stupid decision. Because at some point, Mark gets really, really drunk, goes to the bathroom, and when he wants to leave, and V then at some point goes to the bathroom too and sees that Mark is throwing up like crazy in the bathroom. And when V is going home, he sees Mark laying on the floor outside, not really alive, I would say. I mean, who would be after that much drinks? And he offered Mark to take Mark home. And he does, but he takes Mark to his home. And I think if I saw it right, V does put Mark in his bed, and then he goes downstairs in his house and have some more drinks. And then when he comes back upstairs, Mark is awake, but not really sober. And then he starts calling V Bar, thinking that this is Bar and not V. And V thought it would be a really good idea to just go with it, instead of trying to do what everybody else would do and convince him, hey dude, I'm not that guy, I'm someone else. No, instead, mistake number one, they sleep with each other. Yeah. So, this is, I think, the first 10 minutes or so of the series, and I like a messy plot. I enjoy it a lot. So, I was excited. And as someone who hasn't seen all the other of the miniseries, I didn't really know what's gonna happen. I knew that there would be some more drama, but I didn't know what's coming for me. And what was coming was that, of course, Mark wakes up, he's pissed, like, yo, I didn't want to sleep with you because, well, he didn't think that it was gonna be. And later, Mark finds out, he knew already, I don't know, that V actually has been in a long-term relationship for a while. And apparently a really happy and cute and all lovey-dovey kind of relationship. So Mark actually wants to, after that, for V to let him alone. Like, please don't contact me whatsoever. He really doesn't want to have anything to do with V anymore. And the thing is that V kind of want to have a lot to do with Mark. At some point they just start liking each other. And the issue is, well, V is still with his girlfriend, and so that whole cheating thing, if you don't like that, you're gonna hate this series. Like, you're really not gonna enjoy it. If you don't like messy plots in general, this is not for you. Like, this is definitely not the one for you. So I would recommend, if you're like me and you're into sometimes a little bit too toxic stuff and messy plots, not check out Netflix though. Not check out Netflix. Very messy. Then yeah, go for it. Otherwise, you'll be like one of my Twitter friends and not enjoy it at all. So the whole plot with the girlfriend and everything, it was exhausting. Each episode, you would get some happy moments, and then the last 5 minutes, you'll get your heart broken again. So much angst, so much. Oh my goodness, I still remember after every episode, I'm like, I cannot wait a week. How am I supposed to wait a whole week until I get to know what's gonna happen? I mean, then we also have V's friend, that also has a crush on Mark and is just not getting it. Like, Mark has been straightforward from the beginning towards everyone. Like, if you like someone, he's gonna tell you. If he doesn't like you, he's gonna tell you. And he told Noah, I hate his name, I cannot pronounce it, that he's not interested. He has been showing it and avoiding a lot of, like, being alone with him and all. But the dude just doesn't get it. Like, everybody saw how V and Mark are together and how they were treating each other. But Noah was like, whatever, I'm still going to shoot my shot. And he did that many, many times. Even when Mark said, I'm not into you, I like someone else, he was like, okay. And then he proceeds to still hit on him. We also, something questionable is, in my opinion, like, V's friends, they are, of course, they're right to judge V for the way that he was behaving and all. Like, definitely, V did some shitty things, and he said also some shitty things. But, yeah, I don't think that V's friends were really V's friend. They were more Mark's friends at some point. You guys still remember that episode? Where they got really mad at V, and they just, like, they got really mad. Like, it was as if my best friend saw what happened and would get mad at the person that, she's my best friend, of course she's gonna get mad, but why would V's friend get that mad? Well, that whole conversation right now didn't make any sense at all, apart from what was going on in my head. Well, anyways, we also get past that, so... Oh, what's that? Gosh. But then we have the parents. These parents are kind of cool, though. Apparently, his younger brother is gay as well. So the father already kind of calmed down. I don't know how to explain it. But the issue here is Mark's dad, who starts acting by the end like an asshole. Sorry, he was just an asshole. That's all I have to say. He was really so annoying. I mean, I know that parents always want just the best for you, but you cannot just come into someone's house and then tell them how poor they are, and Mark is gonna regret it if he goes for love. Like, okay, to a certain point I get it, but also I don't. What the fuck? In general, I'm glad that by the last episode where we had the whole parents drama, that they really just wrapped it all up in the first 10 minutes. Like, the last episode, I really wanted them just to be happy because of all the things that happened before. So I was really glad that they made all this whole parents drama go away in like 10 minutes. Because otherwise, I would have not survived it. Because I would get mad. The girlfriend... When it comes to the kissing scene, like the scene where V and Mark are actually trying not to be together, and then V let his ex kiss him. In my opinion, my really honest opinion, V was kinda at fault here because, dude, you saw what her intention was. I mean, I get it. She was struggling with the abusive relationship that she got herself into, and it was horrible, and I'm really happy that V was trying to help. But if you see that she's coming towards you, and whatever she was also saying, it was definitely implying that she wanted more. So he could have definitely pushed her, like, really lightly away and told her, yeah, no, thank you, I'm just here to help you as a friend. I don't know. In my opinion, he definitely could have avoided it. Like, this was not necessary for him to make Mark go through all of this. Not for real, like, for the second time, you're hurting Mark's feeling. Like, that dude suffered a lot during the series. Not that he's totally innocent. Like, But still, V made him suffer a lot, so I was really glad when Mark's ex came around and they made V jealous. I mean, we all know that Mark didn't really want to get over V. We all know. So, it was funny. In my opinion, Mark's ex did not want to really hit on Mark. I don't remember his name. So, well, at least in my opinion, I don't think that he was by the end really trying to hit on Mark. Instead, he wanted to show him that he is really in love with V and not just casually having something like a fling or something like that with him. And that was why he tried to kiss him and everything. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm stupid and just not getting it, but I don't think that it was really what Mark's ex intended. Wow. But something that I really didn't get was what was the reason for having this other dude try to hit on Mark and then having the boxing thing? I didn't really get it. And also, look, guys, if you're my friends and you know that I'm really bad at boxing, like I never did it before, and someone who is a professional boxer saying that, okay, so we're gonna have this whole boxing championship whatsoever, and if you lose you have to stay away from Mark. And my friends were hyping me up to get myself beaten up. Excuse me, what the fuck? I got so mad with all the friends because I didn't really get it. Like, I knew that V really wanted to just prove himself to Mark and that he's worth it, that he deserves him. Like, really, come on, that dude was huge. And V had diarrhea as far as I know. What is it, by the way, with Thai shows and diarrhea? Like, they will literally go to a hospital because of that. It's not always necessary. But yeah, so this was just something that I really didn't enjoy about the show because, in my opinion, it could have been done differently. I don't know how, to be honest. I didn't really think much about it because it was resolved within one episode, as far as I know. But yeah, I would have definitely left it out. It was not really necessary. Okay, so I don't know. I think that here, this shrimp is driving me crazy. I'm so scared. Look, I have a studio apartment, and right now I'm working with a lot of fish. You guys know how that smell's gonna last in this tiny, tiny apartment? It's horrible. Good, I'm done. I'm so done. I think that's a little bit too much in my opinion, but they're also bigger than the ones that I saw in the recipe. Okay, now for my next trick, I'm gonna try cutting onions without crying. So I'm gonna try that. And okay, so I have to say something about V. That dude is so stupid sometimes. Like, he would get himself in the most stupid situation. Like the one with his ex. The one where he was having to box to prove himself to Mark. And, like, oh man, that's all I have to say. Just men. I really have no other words other than men. Because that's V. And something that I really liked was how cute they were together. They were adorable. They have so much chemistry, yin and yang, and they were just the cutest. I was giggling, like, I'm not a giggly kind of person. Well, maybe I am. If it's really good, I'm gonna be giggling. And this series, every time they were together, just happiness. But happiness in a series doesn't last long, so don't get too hyped up when you're watching it, and then you're like, oh, they're so happy, they're finally gonna get together, and all. They won't. They won't, and yeah, that was a struggle for me. I really underestimated how much I have to chop. Okay, I'm almost done, guys. I'm almost done. I really would like to know what they were eating that Mark wasn't used to. And when it comes to eating, there was also a really funny scene where Mark went to a fancy sushi restaurant with V. And well, V was saying like, oh, of course I tried sushi before. Of course I ate that before. And of course I didn't. Like, V, it's okay to say that you never tried something. And it was like, is it called sashimi when it's raw? I guess it is. Yeah, it was raw fish. And that's even something that I would be like, oh, I never tried it, but let's see how it goes. And Mark was doing this because he wanted V to feel comfortable when he meets his parents. Because Mark is from a wealthy, rich family, and V isn't. And Mark doesn't want V to feel uncomfortable. And it was so cute how V was really trying to say, yeah, that's delicious, it's so good. I hope that this isn't me later. But I was laughing so much with this. I really couldn't handle it. And I was screaming, please just tell your boyfriend that you never ate raw fish and it's fine. But no. Okay, I'm just gonna chop this one like that. I think I should have bought a different kind of tofu. I don't know. Looked fine. Okay, last step is the sauce, which is really important. So I thought that this was really, really cute. Because, I mean, I think I get it. Then V didn't want to lose his face in front of his boyfriend. And for V, it had always been like an issue for him having less money. Because, for example, his friend Nua, that was having a crush on Mark for the few episodes, was as rich as Mark, for example. So it was kind of awkward for him to not be able to offer the same things. Like, at least not when it comes to money and stuff. And so, okay, water. I feel like the last airbender when I say that. Water, air. Okay, let me focus here real quick. I don't want to have another fiasco like the last time when I was making the dango thingies. I love the smell of fish sauce. I'm making such a mess here. I wish I could have done the food earlier, but I ate two. Well, it's 3 already. I'm gonna put one more. I mean, I guess it won't hurt, right? Oh boy. Okay, so we got a water, we got a fish sauce, and now we need 1 cup of tamarind sauce. Well, I bought a small bottle and that's almost empty already. Okay, so this is done. Now here's the thing. I chopped everything that I need, and now I'm gonna go into the kitchen, cook everything, fry, and then I'm gonna come back. What you can see here that I'm gonna add is palm sugar and shrimp, and eggs. So let's go. Oh my god, that was kind of a fight, to be honest. So I'm really nervous because I'm really hungry and I never tried this before. Let me show you guys. Ta-da! I hope you guys can see it. Well, if not, I'm gonna show a picture. So, I don't know. I think I made, again, I should really learn how to read instructions. So I think I've fucked up the noodles, but whatever. Let me sit properly here. And we're not really doing a Thai BL review if we don't have this. Ta-da! Well, this is in case this doesn't taste good. Alright, let me try this first. And as usual, I will always be linking the recipes below. And if something doesn't taste good, it's because, first of all, I don't read these instructions, and I'm a picky eater. So this is shrimp pad thai. And it's unbelievable good. Wow. I may have overestimated myself. Maybe not with the shrimp. But pad thai is a total yes. Love Mechanics is absolutely yes. Everything is delicious. Now let me do the Thai. This shit is really good, by the way. Maybe they want to sponsor me. I love that. I love this oishi drink. Okay, so first of all, Love Mechanics. It was really, really good. In my opinion, at least. Now, of course, it's not gonna be everybody's cup of tea since it's really toxic and it's messy and it's cheating. Not everybody likes the cheating trope, so. But I enjoyed it. I love the chemistry between Yin and Hua. I love overall the character development that V and also Mark went through. I really enjoyed that. The story is also, for me, it's a normal dating story. I don't know. There's so many similar cases. Maybe not when they end up boxing against someone that's also trying to get the boyfriend, but whatever. So I would say this series is a 10 out of 10. The recipe, 10 out of 10. This drink, also a 10 out of 10. And, well, let me take another bite. That's what I'm talking about. I recommend it. I would absolutely say it was worth my time, and I would definitely also rewatch it if I didn't have that many series already on my watch list. So I hope you guys try the recipe, watch the series, and also follow me on other socials for all the 2 people that are gonna watch this. Yeah, I think that's it for today. And so let's have a happy meal and good night and till next time. Or good morning, whatever it is right now for you guys. Bye.